Greetings, everybody. This is Thorcane coming back at you with another episode of Agrarian Skies. I built myself a nice little. It was all trees, but now I put some crops into it. Put an upgrade into the harvester, and here I have a bloodwood tree growing. It grew a lot more energetically than what I thought. I've added a second barrel to the uh, soul sand plant, and I've done some work to the cows. I can now process milk from here. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I've also built a needle gun. So I can come here, open this chest, let the chest close, the cows come to the surface, and I fill up my buckets. I'm going to use this milk here in a bit, but I would be storing it in the tanks over here. When I'm done, open, close, and it shuts everything off. For now, I'm not going to worry about the rest of the cattle. And this over here is a nice big storage area. So it used to be up on this deck, just that floor of stuff. Why am I down to 10 frames? As now all of this, and probably the storage system is killing my frames. I should say happy birthday to Notch. Today is June 1st. And see, just a enchanting table, ashwood. Let's zip over here and take a look down here. So if you notice, I planted the bloodwood tree way up there, but yet it has grown way down here, and it has even grown below. And if you notice, I'm starving. I do have a loaf of bread that I'm going to eat for now, if I can get back in. I do have some wheat here that I was planning on using for part of today's episode. I go through this stuff faster than I think I should be, so I want to upgrade my food abilities. Got a couple quests that I want to complete. First thing I want to do is take both of these and the tin. Let's take the tin. I'm looking on the wrong side. And flip these that way. I've got some cans now. Some of you may already know where this is going. I've got a squeezer. Gonna put cans there and load it up with seeds, and it's gonna start producing seed oil, and hopefully that's enough to get the achievement for today. First task. Hope I did my math right. Click here to start. Oh wait, I've got another thing I want to do. Click here to start. Learn the sky block. Last time we left off with cultivating the harvest, and we need to get a sludge bucket. We've got the harvester up going. Sludge bucket is here. So, manually submit. 100%, no new task. And because I don't have any, I want the ender lily seeds. I'm not exactly sure how those work, but I've got them now. And the sun's getting lower. Next thing I want is get out of this one. Expanding the farms. upgrade tin. I've got a hammer. The tin shouldn't be that hard to produce. And it gives me a safari net with something in it. The default farm size of 3x3 may feel a bit small. Upgrading the size of the farm will be needed for optimal production of resources on the map. If you want to see the area covered by the MFR, machine hold on a hammer, blah blah blah. The hammer can be used to rotate the MFR machines and to pick up the machines while retaining the energy inside the machine. Make sure you upgrade your harvester and planters the same way. A test where the player has to craft specific items. So, got the precision sledgehammer. I now need to make a tin upgrade, which should be pretty easy. I built this little island over here because I noticed over here I had 2 cobblestone churn into mossy cobblestone. And you can see that what used to, well, you never saw it as a full, but this used to be a full cobblestone platform, and now it's got 3 mossy in it. And over here I now have 3 moss. So I'm guessing barrels affect cobblestone in the mossy manner. Hey. Let's go ahead and grab a quick sleep. So I hope you all have had a good couple of days. It's been a while since I last recorded. In the United States, we had Memorial Day weekend last week. I want to go ahead and cut this down, and I don't know if this is going to work. So that's going to take a while. Nice dark red though. I will clean the rest of that up later. Bloodwood planks could be useful. I did grow a darkwood sapling. I think I grew 2 of them. Nice blue color. I figure I'll use them somewhere along the line. And I upgraded the ME assembler. Took it from 4x4 to 5x5. It's amazing how quickly the patterns start to add up. Oh, hey. Upgraded my power supply. That ME system eats energy. So I've got the thermal or the redstone energy conduit running. Put down a couple of redstone energy cells here. All the machines here have their own hardened energy cell pumping into them if they can. And up here, the system has 2 redstone energy cells dumping into it. This one is going to get 3 friends eventually, but they're going to supply power going that way and over to the machines here. So quite a bit of an upgrade, but it should be good. Kind of changed the configuration here, got rid of the essence berry bush. More because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this spot yet. I may change this, moving stuff this way. And if you're not familiar with it, build yourself a dolly. I am now moving the entire chest, everything in it. Alright, so we've got, where's something with lots of stuff? 107 stacks of gravel. 107 stacks of gravel. It does give you slowness and mining fatigue. Basically slows you down. But hey, that's all good. So back to the book. I'll build that a little bit later. We have Hell's Kitchen that I'm going to get to in a bit. Bees and trees, that's... click here to start. Bees and trees, we need... bees can be a useful way of gathering resources. Yes, they can. I basically need a squeezer to squeeze seeds or nuts, and with that I can get the seed oil can. And an artificial hive. So if we come here, I've got 9 wheat, so there is my hay bale. Got 9 string for my silky mesh. Combine those two to get 1 artificial hive. As soon as that thing's done down there, or as soon as I get to it, I'll take a look, see how the cannon is doing. Go back. For the hoarding, this has opened up after last time we opened up a series of just 10,000, 100,000. We even got this cobble, 8 octublet compressed cobblestone. That is 9 to, I think, the 9th cobblestone. It's a lot of cobble. Here shortly, I'm going to build a method for doing that. At least I think it's going to be a useful method. But we do have one out of all of these that actually has been doable for a while. So manual submit. I've got 100 seared stone. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's claim you. So I've got a little bit. Let's go ahead and consume a heart. And epic reward bag. Hold shift. Instant health 4. All right, we'll see what that where that gets us. Let's go ahead and shove you in there. I'll figure that thing out later. Put those up there. Did I show the needle gun? I don't think I did. I bought it because I've got wisp starting and very straight shots, good range. There is a little bit of travel lag in it, but hey, it's killed at least 1 wisp. And that island does tend to spawn things, so I've stood up here and pop. Ammo for it, needle gun ammo, 12 round canisters, full canister or full magazine goes into the gun. When it's empty, it ejects to the ground. Back to the book. So one thing I do want to start getting into is you're a wizard, Steve. Wizard school. I have not done anything with the blood magic. We'll see how that goes. I have not done anything with Thaumcraft 4. Gonna have to see how that goes also, and I'm not gonna bore you with too much grindiness in either of them if they are. I know Thaumcraft can, but for now let's go ahead and start. Is it that for the blood orb or sacrificial orb? And then 9, I need at least 2 of those broken up. 1, 2, 2 caps. Let's make some sticks. I'm tempted and debating whether or not I should do multiple of these things, but I just wanted to see if it could be crafted either way. Let's take one of you and just plant straight into dirt. So my system does have a gremlin somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I see you holding the ME conduit. So I'm producing tomatoes, wheat, and spicy leaves. Or, spicy something. And we're... So, it could go either way, but I'm thinking Thaumcraft, starting out with a platform over here, platform over there for blood magic, the physical enchanting. Eventually going to set up a automated enchanter and force books through it. I had an issue. I was playing whatever the revision number is. Does this show it? No. I was playing revision 2.1.12, I think, of the Agrarian skies. I upgraded to the 14 a while ago, and a couple days later to the 16, having both of them provide the same issue. The deep tank. It did not like... The game does not like the deep tank controller for some reason. So I scrapped that and just have the high furnace. I was kind of disappointed. I was actually kind of crashing the game. Fortunately, looked through the error codes and I was able to find it. So what was I doing? I want a bookshelf. So let's be in Thaumcraft. And a decent amount of stuff involved. But for the moment, let's go ahead and complete the quest. I want the Rune of Sacrifice, not Self-Sacrifice. This one requires Enderium to make. I can do it Enderium. This one requires, what is it? Infused or Fluxed Electrum. I'm not sure what the recipe for that is, so I want this one. And manually submit. Claim reward. I've got my book back. I've got my stone back. I've got another full heart. And it's already night again. Alright. And a greater bag. Be good. File of Essentias. So great for doing some stuff with the Thaumcraft. Let's go ahead and shove all you guys back in there. Oh, I now have 2 wands. Excellent. And I believe that's everything I was going to do from that chest. I want to keep you on me. Yeah. Alright. Now this chest. We have a couple of things. Go into the Hell's Kitchen. And I want to spice it up. So I have got the salt, but I need to make fresh milk, fresh water, butter, heavy cream, cheese. So that's why I picked up a couple of things of milk. I don't need this many of them, but but it can't hurt to have plenty. And I'm glad to see that my buckets survive. Alright, so first off, going for the milk. It produces, I want this crafting, so heavy cream. So I'm going to put you in there. I'm actually going to put 2 of you in there. 1 mixing bowl, 2 heavy creams. Take out the mixing bowl saucepan. No. Probably mixing bowl again. So click you over. Butter is fresh milk pot and salt. And I don't have a pot and you're turned off. Easy enough fix. Alright. Pot. So what was it? That, and that gives us cheese. Put you over here. So we also need water, fresh water. And putting you down here. Putting one of my creams down there. Now, from the cream, salt and I'm not remembering. Milk. Fresh milk produces, cream produces, saucepan. I knew saucepan was involved somewhere. Butter. So I believe that's everything. Oops, let's go ahead and grab a pinch of salt. The salt is coming from the sludge boilers, actually. Sludge boilers are producing a lot of stuff, even netherrack. So they're very useful. So manually submit, 100% on everything. And, oh, I have to choose a reward. I don't want a strong box. I'll go with the reward. Oh, no. I do get all of that. So, if I set you there, can I shove you there and still... Nope. Oh, hey. Cinnamon, peppercorn, olive, and nutmeg. Excellent. Take you, and I'll move you around elsewhere later. Consume a heart. And make room down here for... spiked pick. Yeah. Not the best of things. Material, cactus, I forget what cactus does. But, yeah. It's a pick. Toss you in there. And you. Alright, so where are we now? Smooth ice. Unlocks 1 quest elsewhere. Alright. 1 glacial precipitator. Let's see. GLA. 1 glacial precipitator. I need snow. Snow and a redstone reception coil. Well, I'm gonna take a quick break after I show you something over here. I do have snow over here, but I don't have enough to complete that quest. So I'm going to need to get it to rain again. I'll just do that one later. I'm going to need to go collect my snow, complete that quest. So, yeah. Freaking bloodwood tree. And to top it off, this thing doesn't recognize it. Pop. Though it is a nice shade of red. What else? Well, I'm now waiting for some rain. I've built this place for a snowman. Generate some snow there, maybe here. Just sit here, bam away the shovel. Cycle. You know the basic drill. I just need one more snow block. That's what that pad's for. Hasn't rained since I started building it, since I left you, and it's been about 30 minutes now. Yeah, I could use some rain. So, that may not finish this episode. Hopefully it starts to rain soon. Ah. So when I first noticed this tree was because I was standing up there and I saw a skeleton fall from the top of it. Guess that means I need to put some light sources up there. And when this was running massive amounts of trees, I had jungle woods in there, and they could easily produce mobs. Kind of fun, kind of neat. Walk over there and be assaulted. Fortunately, that thing handles the majority of them. I don't need those. Zombie brains, on the other hand, I kind of do. Drop you and you off. And alright. Where's my book again? So coming in here, I see this food item. And it's spaghetti. So if you type in spaghetti, there's two types: spaghetti and meatballs, and plain Jane spaghetti. Both of them are listed as meals. Let me grab some meat. And so I realize it's been raining for a few seconds. Just in time for me to get started on that. Let's go. One snow. One snowball. Two snowball. Come on, last two. This can make for some great footage, isn't it? Three snowball. One more. Can I get one more? Come on, come on. Snow's pretty, at least. I just want one more. So, yeah, hoppers like to pick stuff up. I thought it was just a pumpkin, but maybe it's jack-o'-lantern. Should have used the elevator, but meh. Let's do it the hard way. One of you and one of you. Or has this mod disabled snowmen? Which I could see that being. Just in that event. Alright. So I just had a pumpkin up there. Let's try the jack-o'-lantern. Okay. So what is your jack-o'-lantern? And we can make piles and piles and piles of this stuff. We're out a new steel shovel as quick as we can. I think we're pretty well at the max speed of the snow generation. So I don't need this much snow, but I at least have it. And hopefully you don't melt, but if you do, I can build more. I just need to remember that's jack-o'-lanterns, not just pumpkin. Alright. How is my Ender Lily doing? Growth is 0. Not always a good sign. Alright, so back to Cyclic Assembler. Let's see, CYC. No. What were we making? We are making the Glacial Precipitator. GLA. I need Redstone Reception Coil now. So RAD. Redstone Reception Coil, begin. Bam. Clear. Book. 100%. Smoothies and ice cream can be made by mixing snow and juice. The easiest way to get snow and ice for recipes and crafting this is by making a glacial extruder and providing it with power and water. I just made a lot of snow really quick. A task where a player has to craft a specific item. Simple. And now we have access to foods. Veggie Delight, Presser, Toast, Spaghetti and meatballs. Ooh, 1,000 spaghetti and meatballs. I'm not going to give you all of it. You can go back in here. Along with you, all sorts of fun stuff to deposit. Alright, so back to spaghetti and meatballs. I am going to make patterns of it, but I want to go ahead and do this here. So spaghetti. So the meatballs is just adding some form of a meat to a plate of spaghetti. Spaghetti is a saucepan, tomato, spice leaf, and pasta. Pasta is butter, dough, mixing bowl. Dough, flour, salt, water. So if we come here, mortar and pestle, 52 flour. That easy. What was the next one in? Mixing bowl, flour, salt, water. So 1, 2, 3. There's all of that I can make. So dough. What was butter? Saucepan, salt, and saucepan. Pot. All right. Let's make a decent amount of that. And I think I'm done with that, so now I can take you, and one of these. Alright. So pasta is butter, dough, mixing bowl. I thought I did that. I made cheese. Alright, so which one was butter? Saucepan, salt, heavy cream. For 5. Alright. Now, saucepan and salt. Swap you out, put you there. We got 3 of those. Take you, take saucepan, you, and you. 3 spaghetti mills. I want to go spaghetti and meatballs. Just get it done. So I'm down 5. I am full. So the resources that it takes is going to be a little bit more than bread, maybe. The energy involved, a little bit of complexity, but man, got a lot of milk over there that can last for a while. I've got a lot of cows I can get more milk from. And if it's filling up at least 5 hunger, and if it's comparable on the saturation, I'm sold. I am sold. Was there anything else for this episode? Go with the flow. Open. So, crafting. So I knew about these two. So LIQ. Gonna build one of these. Might take a moment. And a cyclic assembler begin. Let's go take a look at. I also added the crafting monitor. As stuff is being produced, it'll show what's there, what's missing. So LIQ and CYC. So I'm going to have to learn what these do. And according to this, you may have noticed a lot of different fluids popping up around your base. Sewage, slud, mob essence, fuel everywhere in tanks and buckets. Extra cells will allow you to organize this fluid and store it in your AE system. You can import fluids and export them into Dynamos generators and even craft with them either in the AE crafting terminal or in cyclic assemblers and fluid crafters. The fluid collection quests base their amounts off the largest size of the EC fluid storage devices. A task where the player has to craft specific items. One and one. Why fluid crafter, cyclic assembler. Well, do I need to set them in the world? How do I turn these in? Alright, so something's broken in this one. I will, if I can have the opportunity, I will go ahead and take this one. I am going to take the reactor casing. It's got like one of those blue reactor casing. Elorium. It's got Elorium that I don't have access to quite yet. Although I did a couple of quests that opened me up to stuff. Still power flight. Nope, still missing this one. This one, the steam turbine and housing need like the bluorium, something like that. And I have jetpack availability. Gonna build a jetpack at some point. Enough said. Replace my chest plate. Quiet. Gonna replace my chest plate. So I've got the hang glider, which is great for catching me when I'm falling. Can help reduce the power use of the jetpack. But anyways. Oh, hey, one last thing. It's been plenty long enough. Let's take... yeah, that whole thing of siege. Put it on the dolly, take it to where you need it, swap it out. I've got a load of soul sand over there that... hey. Lost the creeper head. I wanted to come and check this thing. I do have it. That in the hive. This is probably going to now introduce me to a tree-related task. So, bees and trees. Open. I've got those two, so manually submit. Hey, it doesn't. I'll go with this one, claim reward. So I've got several hives, that's always good. Got another full heart. Not sure what my partial hearts count is, but I will figure that out. And you can pretty much be guaranteed that I'm now going to be using spaghetti or other heavy meals as my food, luring the bees. So, scented artificial hive. Kind of had a feeling that one was coming. Scoop. Forgot about those things. I guess I've got to place those hives, break them, to get the bees out. No problem. Modest Princess, Meadows Princess, Meadows Drone, Modest Drone. Probably going to build a couple of these scented artificial hives, build some platforms of dirt, get some flowers growing on them. I'm not going to go too crazy with this one. Still going to get it going though, at least. What else? You're a wizard, Steve. You may have noticed a minor lack of infused stone on this map. You may also be wondering how you were supposed to get the shards for crafting Thorcane craft recipes. Luckily enough, we had evil sky overlords thought you might whine about that, and Zero kindly made it possible. Take a hammer from Ex Nihilo or Ex Aqueous and hit a block to produce shards at admittedly rather small drop rates. The blocks to hit are obsidian, TNT, that seems like a bad idea, ice, grass, sandstone slab, stacked on top of each other, and netherrack. Sludge spoilers producing netherrack. I've got the ability to produce lots and lots of obsidian. TNT I can do pretty well. Ice, I think we now have everything we need to make ice. The grass is going to be the tricky one. It's going to need... Either I'm just going to have to take a platform and bust it apart, or whatever. I'm going to guess TNT. Ice. Well, air... I don't know. That's probably netherrack. Water's probably from the ice. Sand is probably air. Earth is grass. Obsidian and TNT. That'd be my guess. Fire infused stone, earth infused stone. So I guess 2 more shards. And over here, hey, make the altar. So I will try and do a little bit of work to reduce some of those headaches. It's not going to be too terribly much, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, And until next time, wow, my mind went blank. Until next time, keep smiling. Yeah, trying to do too much stuff at once. Sometimes a bad idea. Alright, so I was just cleaning up my inventory and realized that I've got 2 good reward bags. First one, glass bottle of natural gas. Natural gas, 100 millibuckets. Alright, I may find a use for that. Unbreaking 3. I think I'm going to be able to make a couple of these books somehow. We will see. We will see. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep smiling.